Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. What it do? What it do? Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. What it do? What it do? They ain't even ready for this real ass truth. We gon' let it all out like a birthday suit. Oh boy, on the truth we speak. We some sexy ass bitches, got the lashes on fleek. Hot damn, it's that time of the week to watch yours and my truth till a whole nigga see. You gon' laugh till you weak. Holla at them in the streets. Ray and Damon, who the hell got your face stabbed? Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. What it do? What it do? Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. Yours and my truth. What it do? What it do? They ain't even ready. They ain't ready. Ain't ready. Ain't ready. Ain't ready. They ain't even ready.
Hello, you all, and welcome back to Yours and My Truth. As always, I'm Damien, and y'all like what I'm looking like? Today is Halloween, that's why I'm dressed like this, and it goes along with, you know, what I have in store for you guys. Now, before we get into, you know, the tea that I have for you guys today, let me start off by saying I do apologize that we have been on hiatus for a little over 2 months now, and that was very, 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 very unplanned. That was never the plan, to just stop in the middle of filming and, you know, leave you guys high and dry with no explanation. So now I am back to let you guys know what happened, what's been going on, you know, catch you guys up, you know, give y'all the tea, even though this is liquor, this is Crown Royal Apple, but you know. So, okay, let's talk about the obvious here. It's just me, as you guys can see. Hey. Ray has decided that he will not be returning back to Yours and My Truth. He said that he wasn't going to return because the show wasn't fun to him anymore. And basically that was just it. He said it wasn't really fun to him anymore, and I think that maybe it was getting, you know, too much for him, you know, but you know, it wasn't fun to him anymore, so he decided not to, you know, come back. I, on the other hand, thought it was, you know, buckets of fun, so I decided to continue as a one-man show. He didn't quit the show due to tension between us or anything like that, because I know people might be like, you know, people just don't quit shows because it ain't fun. You know, it wasn't any tension or anything like that. But that there is currently, present date, tension. Again, it has nothing to do with the show. I'll catch you guys up on that in just a minute. But yeah, so I'm gonna push through, just me and y'all, and my drink, and my beatness, and we're gonna continue. So, I think the last time we filmed was in August, I believe. I believe it was August, because my husband had just, oh no, man, it might have been, yes, I believe it was August. That's how long ago it's been. I don't even remember. Let's see what you guys have missed. First of all, before I get into that, I'm gonna give you guys my Woman Crush Wednesday, and then we'll get into the tea. So my Woman Crush Wednesday is a good friend of mine. I've been knowing her since I was 15 or 16 years old. She actually taught me how to drive. She just threw me behind the wheel of her car and said, bitch, go. I was scared as shit, but you know, whatever. So my homegirl Daniqua is my Woman Crush Wednesday. She was just at my house this past weekend, and she was like, you really need to make me a Woman Crush Wednesday. I've never been nobody's Woman Crush Wednesday, not even my man's. And I was like, girl, okay, great. You can be the first Woman Crush Wednesday of me coming back, starting Yours and My Truth as, you know, just me. So Daniqua girl, Truth Seeker, there you go. Hope you like the pic. Moving right along. So, let me see what you guys have missed. You guys missed my birthday in September, which was buckets of fun. If you follow us on Snapchat and social media, I'm sure you probably caught a glimpse here and there. But I am now 29. I don't look 29. Even outside the makeup, I don't look 29. Boom. Boom. Okay, great. Halloween is today. You really ain't missing nothing for real, but you know, just a little drama. So, I don't know, y'all. It's just like me and friends, or I don't know what's going on. We not really seeing eye to eye. And when I say friends, I mean it's not a whole lot of them, but it's like close friends to me. Like we are, it's just like, there's tension and things. So let's rewind back to September. I'm gonna tell y'all the first little incident. So my birthday, I rented out the clubhouse in my apartment complex. In my apartment complex. And I had a little wang dang doodle, had friends, family, cool. We drank, we ate, we had fun, we twerked, all that fun stuff. After I say like 12, maybe 1 o'clock a.m., we packed up the party in my clubhouse and brought the party to my apartment. Here in my apartment, I had a relative who I had reconnected with, and we hadn't probably spoken in about 3 years because me and her had tension. So we, made amends, and my birthday was the first time of us hanging out, kicking it or whatnot. So a friend of mine, I've made her my Woman Crush Wednesday here before, by the name of Jatu. Her and my cousin kind of had a little, one of them. Now, my cousin, y'all, was out of line. She was out of line. Cousin or not, bitch, right is right, wrong is wrong. She was out of line. I felt she was out of line, and I stated to her that I felt that she was out of line. So, Jatu was talking to a friend of mine named Sunny. I've also spoke about Sunny on the show. If you guys do not remember who Sunny is the guy that we posted a video of a couple months ago, and Sunny was arguing with the boy named Jay about his hats. All of those, yeah, that's Sunny. So Jatu was having a private conversation with Sunny on the patio. It was, about 10 of us on the patio, but Jatu and Sunny were having their own little conversation. And I don't remember what the conversation was all about, but I do remember them talking about Sunny being bisexual because Sunny is bisexual. Jatu said, "Oh, Sunny, I didn't know that you were bisexual." And my cousin, Candace, the one that I hadn't, spoken to in about 3 years and we just reconnected, she butted into their conversation and she said, "You don't ask no man if they bisexual. If a man wants you, he wants you. You don't ask no man that. That's rude." Now, it wasn't what she said, y'all. It was the way she said it. The way she said it, it sounded like she was trying to chastise Jatu. If y'all don't know what chastise is, when they say, "Don't be trying to chastise me," like you trying to charge somebody up, So Jatu ignored her the first time. And my cousin then walked up on them and said it again. So then Jatu says, "Well, no, I think you have the wrong one." Now, mind y'all, Jatu is not confrontational. She's not a fighter. She's just not. She's a sweet girl. I love her to death. Good friend, all of the whole nine. Now, my cousin Candace, who is also, she's really not confrontational either, even though if, what we witnessed, it kind of seemed a little different, but she's really not confrontational either. I don't know if it was the liquor or what the case may be, and I don't even think she was drunk for real, so I don't know what it was, but she said what the fuck she said, and it right, and it went left from there. Long story short, they had words back and forth, and once they start, kind of being in each other's face, Sonny and I got, you know, because I was sitting down watching it go, and I was just like, oh Lord, this is my friend and my cousin. I don't want no problems. It was one of those for me. So Sonny and I stood up, got in between them, separated them, and I was talking to my cousin. I was like, okay, cousin, you was out of line. You was in a business, you know, you shouldn't have did, you know, X, Y, and Z. I wasn't chastising her when I said that. I was just letting her know where I came from. Girl, you was out of line, bitch. So then she said, well, I'm just gonna go apologize. And I was like, okay, great. So she walks up to Jatu and she says, okay, well, I would like to apologize, but everybody know when you apologize to somebody and then you say, I'm sorry, or I apologize, but that's a half-ass apology. So my cousin gave a half-ass apology. Jatu, being the person she is, she took it like a champ and she went to apologize to my cousin, you know, for, you know, she was going to apologize too. So after my cousin gave her half-ass apology, Jatu said, well, okay, well, I apologize. And when she said that, my cousin turned around and walked off. Okay. You know, I saw the shit too, and I'm like, okay, great, you know, and she walked into the house. So, Jatu goes to call her, you know, my cousin, you know, saying that she didn't know the meaning of, you know, the word chastise, and, you know, it was just a whole lot of name calling towards my cousin. Jatu was. Now, me, I'm all about, like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I'm also a firm believer of, bitch, I just be understanding. So I understood, I put myself in Jatu's situation. Had it been me at one of Jatu's functions or around her family members and friends and one of her relatives disrespected me, I'm not going to bite my tongue either, and I'm going to say what the fuck I have to say. So I let Jatu say what the fuck she had to say because she was verbally attacked. So, you know, after that, you know, Jatu was ranting and raving, and it was multiple people on the patio who was chiming in with her, giving their input, you know, the whole nine. Now, I'm sitting there while Jatu and others, I'm not going to name the others' names, I'm just going to say Jatu and others, you know, say slick comments and their inputs about my cousin. Now, y'all also, I need y'all to put yourself in my shoes now. Now, I am uncomfortable because not only is my cousin and my friend into it, I now am sitting here while my cousin is now being verbally attacked or verbally abused. She's not here to witness this. She's now in the house, but I'm witnessing this. So, and again, because I understand, I didn't say anything. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by. I'm like, okay, girl, when is this going to end? You know, now I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm getting irritated because I'm like, okay, y'all, bitches done went on too far. Let's drop this, let's drop it. So about 15 minutes into that, my cousin comes back and says, okay, you guys, I'm about to leave. Which one of you gentlemen would like to walk me to my car? My cousin is one of those. She's like, you know, it's dark outside. I don't care if you're gay, straight, midget. A man needs to accompany me to my vehicle. She's one of those. So me and Sonny, we got up to walk her to her car. As we were walking to the patio, before we can even walk inside the house, Jatu was still talking about my cousin. Now, my cousin, who never walked outside, she just opened the patio door and said what she had to say about somebody walking her to a car, and then she turned back around and you know, started. Okay, I don't know what happened. The camera just stopped recording. I guess the memory was full. I done deleted some shit, but, you know, we're back in action. So, like I was saying, my cousin, who didn't enter the house, she just opened the door and said, can somebody walk me to my car? Sonny and I got up to accompany her to her car. Well, as she was walking away, Jatu was still talking shit. She was calling her stupid, still calling her stupid, calling her dumb, the whole nine. My cousin didn't know what Jatu was saying. She just knew that she was what Jatu was talking about, or who Jatu was talking about. So then my cousin turned around and said, what did that bitch say? So by then I am now walking up to her like this, like, no, cousin. And she says, because I'll hit that hoe. And I said, no, cousin, we don't even have to go there. Let's just go. You're leaving. Let's just go. So that makes Jatu even more upset because now she's, oh, she wants to fight me all of a sudden and all of this. So we walk my cousin to her car. We come back in the house, go back on the patio where everybody is. They're still talking about it, of course. So after another 3, 4, 5 minutes, oh, before that happens, before my cousin left, another friend of mine by the name of Ebony said to me, if your cousin jump fly with my friend, which Jatu and Ebony are like this, if your cousin jump fly with my friend, then I'm going to have to. I then stopped her in her sentence and said, well, no, no, no. We're not going to do that because at the end of the day, this is still my relative. So by this point, I am like, okay, bitch, now I'm upset by this point. But I'm still not taking it out on Jatu or anyone outside because I understand. So my cousin leaves. We come back. Me and Sonny come back in the house, go back outside. They're still talking about it. So then I says, and when I said this was me trying to cause a diversion, trying to stop it, you know, trying to change the subject. So I said, oh, y'all, these mosquitoes is out here eating us up, and it's cold out here. Let's go back into the house. At this time, it's like maybe 3 in the morning, and it's probably maybe 10, 12 people at my house still. So we enter my apartment, and we all sit down. It's still the topic of discussion. So Jatu has a friend named Ali, which is a female. Ali's boyfriend or guy friend, boyfriend, whatever they are, his name is Sid. Sid, as we're entering the house, well, once we enter the house, he says, mind y'all, I'm already irritated about the entire situation. Once we enter the house, Sid says to the group aloud, oh girl, talking about my cousin Candace, okay, y'all, I don't know what the fuck is going on with the other phone. I switched phones because I don't know why this phone keeps stopping. I don't know if the memory is dead or not enough or what, I don't know. So anyway, once we get into the house, Sid says to the group, oh girl is too little to be going up or trying to chastise somebody like Jatu. Now my cousin is a little petite skinny girl, and Jatu is a more curvy thick girl. So what he was insinuating, or what I took from it, and y'all tell me if y'all take from this or not, I don't know. But what I took from that was him basically saying she too small to be trying to go up against somebody of Jatu's size, because if a fight break out, Jatu gonna beat her ass. That's what registered to me. So I took offense to that. Number one, because he was a man, and this had something to do with girls, and bitch, I was just over it. So not saying that what he said was just the worst thing in the world, but bitch, my attitude was already here with the situation, and he was just the cherry on on the sundae, and bitch, and I went off. So I said, well, what are you trying to say? And he said, well, I'm just saying. So then by this time, I'm still saying, well, what are you trying to say? Because it sounds like you're trying to say that just because my cousin is smaller than Jatu, that Jatu automatically has the upper hand and is going to whoop her if a fight or a physical altercation broke out. So he was just like, that's not what I'm saying. And I kept saying, that is what you're saying. What Jatu is, they're trying to tell me to calm down and say that him and I are saying the same thing. And we were not. So then I says, well, that's just like if you and I said, because you're 5'9" and I'm 6'1", that's like if me and you get into an argument or an altercation, people are going to automatically put their money on me because I'm 6'1", and because you're 5'9". That means you're automatically going to lose. Now, what he said next also didn't sit well with me. He said, well, I really wouldn't be concerned about that because I have whooped people twice my size. Now, I don't know what y'all would have took from that. But bitch, I took from that like how I was being challenged. So then, bitch, I planted my feet because I was still sitting down at that time. I planted my feet and then I walked up on him and I kept saying, "You may have whooped people twice your size, but I promise if you and I got into a physical altercation, I would sleep you." And I kept pointing at him so he would understand who I was talking to. And bitch, I meant business. So then Jatu is now in between us like, no, 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 y'all don't do this. And I'm like, well, so then I, kind of, told her, move a little bit. Because, like I said, I'm not going to hit him. I just need him to understand where I'm coming from and why I'm offended. Bitch, my cousin is no longer here. Bitch, and y'all have been talking about her. Not only has Jatu been talking about her, but other motherfuckers have been chiming in. I had an issue with that. Bitch, and I let it go on far too long. And I think that was and I'll take blame for that. I let it go on too long instead of nipping it in the bud when I first got upset. We squashed it after about 20, 30 minutes. After that, everybody was ready to go home. We all hugged each other and said our goodbyes. We still love each other with no bad blood, so I thought. The next day was my birthday dinner that Jatu orchestrated and put together. So I had all my friends there that I invited. We get there. My dinner started at 8. It was supposed to start at 8. This is what Jatu said. Um, Jatu shows up at 9:10, 9:15. I was already irritated about that because we couldn't be seated because all of our party had to be there. Or 90% is what they said. Had to be there. And they weren't. And she was late anyways. But the morning of my birthday dinner, I texted Datu and I said, "Hey, what time is the dinner tonight? Is it still at 8? Is everything still good? She said, "Are you going to invite Ali and Sid?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't have an issue with them." She said, "Oh, because, I don't know if it's still an issue." So I said, "Well, I thought, when everybody left last night, everybody was good. We hugged and there was no bad blood." And I said, "Well, I'll reach out to them, but I also would like to apologize to you on behalf of my cousin last night." Now, y'all, I don't feel like I had to apologize because I didn't do anything, but because she was my friend and I know that that's something that she's not used to, I apologize on her, so she would be okay. So she texted back and she said, "Yes, I'm still upset about last night, and you and I definitely need to sit down and have a conversation about this." I said, "Okay," but I was confused because I'm trying to figure out why do we have to have a conversation about this. Again, I didn't do anything. I didn't start this. I didn't even say too much about it when the shit was happening. I just said okay and went on by my day. The birthday dinner, everybody was a little irritated because the person who was throwing the dinner was an hour late, an hour plus late. She comes in with the birthday cake, a card, and I believe balloons, and we all sat down talking, hugs. She was regular, but I could tell she was still a little tense about the night before. And okay, I understand that not everybody gets over things in one night. I sure don't let shit go. So I understood, but I was trying to make the best of it. So it came up at the birthday dinner, and I was letting her do most of the talking to, explain her side. I chimed in here and there, but I typically only chimed in when, as she was telling the story, she would miss little parts. And to me, they were important parts because you can't say everything that my cousin did and said, and then you skip some of the things that you did and said. So when she skipped some of the things that she did and said, I interrupted her, and I said the things that she did and said. So, so all the pieces to the puzzle could, come together for the bigger picture. So everybody would be on one accord. Amen. Fast forward to the end of the dinner. Everybody hugs, says our goodbyes, laughs, kikis. That was September the 23rd, I believe. No, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Because my birthday fell on a Wednesday. So the 22nd, Thursday, 24th. I mean, no. 22nd, Thursday, 23rd, 24th, 25th was my actual birthday dinner. So the night of that, we did the dinner and things. We went our separate ways. I have not spoke to Jatu since that day. And it is October the 31st. And I'm not saying that we talk every day, all day. I'm not saying that we talked 5 or 6 times a week. But what I'm saying is, that's not like us. I have not reached back out since I reached out the morning of my birthday dinner because I felt like I had done what I was supposed to do. And if she's still upset, then I will let her take as much time as she needs. And if she wants to talk about it or reconcile and make amends, she'll reach out to me. If she doesn't, I'll continue to live. No shame. I recently just had a get together about 2 weeks ago. A week ago, I had a gathering. I didn't invite her. I normally would invite her. People were like, why didn't you invite her? And I expressed to them why. I feel that she's still upset with me about something that I had no control over. So I'm giving her her space and her time. When she's ready, I feel that she'll reach out to me. Now, that's Jatu. Let's talk about Ray and I. So, again, Sunny. Sunny is the one that was about to fight the boy with the hats. That's Sunny. Sunny has been around for about 2, maybe 3 years, around my friends. Sunny, within the last 8, 9 months, Sunny and I have gotten really close and became really, really good friends. We were already friends, but we just became really, really close to where we talk all week, sometimes every day, multiple times a day. We become really, really good friends. Now, Sunny is, I'm gonna pause. Sunny is the type of person. Sunny is very animated. He's very amped up. He's very turned up. He's very shady. He's very fun. He's very all of that all the time. And he's been that way since I've met him years ago. He hasn't changed. And those are the reasons why I like Sunny as much as I do. When Sunny and I get together, it's buckets of fun. We do like I've done with all of my other friends. We get a little drunk. We get a little loud. We might talk a little shit, throw a little shade, read a few folk. That's what I do with Sunny. That's what I've done with Ray. That's what I've done with all of my friends, Brandon, Byron, and I can name, Jatu, Ebony. That's what I do with all my friends. That's what we do. You have fun, drink, throw a little shade at each other. It's all fun and games. That's our friendships. That's us. Raymond made a comment to me. I'm not sure how long he's been feeling this way, but last Sunday, the day after my game night, Raymond and I were speaking on the phone. And he mentioned, we were talking about the night before of the game night. And he said, well, girl, yeah, I had to leave because when you get around Sunny, you verbally attack your friends. So I said, I verbally attack my friends? And he said, yes, when you get around Sunny, you verbally attack your friends and you act funny. Now, prior to Raymond saying that, only one other person has said that to me, and it was a girl by the name of Christina. Christina said to me one day, "Bitch, you act funny when you around Sunny. When you and Sunny are around one another, y'all be buddied up. Y'all be kikiing and ha-haing, and don't nobody know what y'all be talking about." So what registered to me is it's not that I'm acting funny when I'm around Sunny. You have a problem that when I'm with Sunny, I'm kikiing and I'm ha-haing, and you don't know what we're talking about. So that makes people assume. And y'all know what people, you know what they say about people who assume. I don't got to say it. So y'all are assuming that I'm acting funny because I'm not kicking and ha-ha with y'all. And it's not that we're not kicking and I'm not kicking and ha-ha with y'all. It's just that you don't know what me and Sunny are kicking and ha-ha about. I took it for what it was, and I said, bitch, I'm not acting funny. I don't act funny with nobody, bitch. This right here is Damian Rashad Jones. Every hour, every day, 7 days a week, every month, 365 days a year, bitch, 366 days, ho, on a leap year. This is me. What y'all see on Yours and My Truth, ho, this is me. I've never changed. So when Raymond said that, that kind of struck a chord with me. Cause bitch, I feel like you're attacking my character, bitch, and I'm not that. I'm not, I pride myself of on me, and bitch, I've never been fake. 2016 is the first year that I've ever been called fake, or somebody saying that I'm acting funny, and bitch, I'm not. So once me and Raymond said that, he said, yes, you do. And I said, no, I don't. We went back and forth for that about maybe 30, 45 seconds. And I said, okay, well, girl, we just want to agree to disagree. Well, after we got off the phone, bitch, my spirit, y'all. My spirit wouldn't let this rest. It wouldn't. So then, I made a few phone calls to people who are around at almost 90% of my game nights that Sunny attends. I started phoning some of those people, because I had some questions. So the first person I called was my friend by the name of Byron. I called Byron and I said, Byron, have I ever verbally attacked you or verbally abused you because I was around Sunny? Byron says, yes. So I said, may I have an example? Or can you tell me a time when? He said, well, yesterday at the party, you kept asking me when Sunny and I had sex if I moaned. Now, y'all, that might not feel like it's shady to y'all, but I have to go into detail. Byron, and if any of my friends watch this and get upset, I don't mean no shade. Bitch, I'm not saying nothing that hasn't been said on camera before. And bitch, this is my YouTube channel and I'm expressing how I feel. So Byron and Sunny have had sexual relations. After that sexual relations encounter that they had, I don't know where the tension brewed from, but it's now tension between Byron and Sunny. Raymond and Sunny did not have sex, but they have been intimate. Now they have an issue, or if they don't have an issue, there's now tension there. My other friend, Brandon, the one with the dreads, who Ray used to date, has also had sexual relations with Sunny. After their sexual encounter, they started to have issues. So, and it's also been said that Sunny's penis is not the biggest. So, Byron he told me a couple months ago, I don't like Sunny. He's not somebody I want to be around anymore. Can you stop mentioning Sunny to me? Now, y'all, For the last couple of months, bitch, I've been doing good. I've been trying to respect what my friend has asked me to do, and I mentioned Sunny to him. But bitch, last week I was a little drunk. Well, I was a lot of drunk, and I mentioned Sunny to him. I didn't even remember mentioning Sunny to Byron until the next day, until Byron told me what I said. I then apologized to Byron because I didn't remember. And bitch, I'm sorry because I do remember you asking me not to do that, and I did that after you asked me not to. So how that meant that I was in the wrong, and I apologized and said, bitch, I'm sorry. I was tipsy. I'm sorry. Forgive me. He did. How we moved on. Raymond. And oh no. Back still on Byron. So I asked Byron, did he moan during sex with him and Sunny? Just doing a little shade, which comes up at all my game nights, all my functions. Somebody's sexual business comes up. They've talked about mine and Taquan. Y'all know the very first video, I got my ex best friend's ex boyfriend's name tatted right here because we messed around. They shade me about him. They shade Raymond about Brandon. They shade Brandon about Raymond. That's just how we do. We have fun, and that's just how we have fun. Not everybody's the same, but it's cool. So I wasn't doing or saying anything out of the norm when I asked Byron that. The difference was Sunny was now present, and that was an issue. I apologize. So I said to Byron, so me asking you that, was you felt like that was verbally abusing you? He said yes, because I've asked you not to do that and you kept questioning me about that. So I felt attacked. So I said, okay. So then I asked Byron because I needed some clarification. I said, so when I'm throwing a game night and you all are saying things about me and Taekwon's situation, am I been verbally attacked? He said yes. When he said yes, that let me understand what Byron's meaning of verbally abuse was, because my definition of verbal abuse is people cussing at you and doing shit like that. That's what I thought. I could be wrong. I didn't go to verbal university, so that's just what I assumed. So, and when I said about people who assume, that applies to me as well. So I'm like, okay, great. Okay, well, I'm sorry, bitch, again. I won't do it no more. So then I contacted a friend named by the name of Ebony. And I said to her, Ebony is my friend. I love her. She has a master's degree. She's very smart. She's very good with her words. She uses big words all the time, and she talks very intellectual, which I can't even talk. She likes to have intellectual conversations, so when I'm around Ebony, that's, I'm prepared for that. So I called Ebony and say, have I ever verbally abused you because I was, or verbally attacked you because I was around or with Sunny? She said, no, you ain't never verbally attacked or abused me. She said, but if you're asking me, do you act different around Sunny, then I say that's a yes. So I said, well, okay, is it a good yes? Is it a good thing, a good change, or a bad change? She said, well, it's not a bad change, but it's not a good change. Well, I was confused. So I said, well, okay, if you can't tell me if it's a good thing or a bad thing, do this for me. Tell me how I act when I'm not with Sunny versus how I act when I'm with Sunny. Now, y'all, this is somebody with a master's degree who can explain to me. I feel like she can explain any motherfucking thing. Because, bitch, if you got a master's degree, ho, you smart. So she says, well, I don't know. I really can't explain it. Well, I can't accept that, y'all. I can't. I can't accept that. No, that's not okay. Yeah, you act different. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But I don't know. No, ma'am, I can't accept that. So I asked her off and dialed another number. I dialed a girl by the name of Ayana. And I said, have I ever verbally attacked you or verbally abused you because I was with or around Sunny? She says, no. I said, do you feel that I act different when I'm with Sunny towards any of my friends? Or do you feel that I say certain things about or to my friends only because I'm with Sunny? And she says, no, I've heard you say things about, your friends to their face and Sonny wasn't there, and I've heard you say the same things to their face and Sonny be present. And that's what the fuck I tell you to Raymond as well. There's nothing that I haven't said to you or about you that I haven't already said to you. Just because Sonny is there or not, because there's been times where I've said, bitch, something about Brandon and Raymond's, relationship, throwing shade, and Sonny not be present. And I've also done that while Sonny is present. That's because that's what the fuck we do, y'all. So I said, okay, great. And I called one more number. My friend Slim, and and she also has a girlfriend named D. I was on speakerphone with them, and they both come. And I asked them the same question. They said, we don't think you act funny. We just think that Sonny requires or needs a lot of your attention when he's there because he's always up under you and he wants you he wants to be all in your face. That I kind of agree with. When Sonny is here, he is kind of clicked up with me, and we are kind of clicked up with each other and in each other's faces. I'm not just going to say he's in my face. We're in each other's faces. And y'all, the reason why Sonny and I are in each other's faces is because Sonny and I's turn up level or turn up is the same. We want to drink and we want to be loud, dance a little, throw a little shade, like I've been doing for years with all of my friends. That's what me and Sonny do. The reason why I don't do that with some of my other friends that I have mentioned, not all of them, but some of them, smoke weed. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all know the difference between being high and being drunk. One of those makes you sick. And the other makes you turn up and want to dance and turn up and be loud. The one that makes you want to turn up and be loud, that's the one that I am on. The one that makes you want to sit and do nothing, that's what some of my other friends are on. And I've told my friends that do that. When y'all do that, y'all hoes are boring to me. So do not expect me to be up under y'all, sitting, being bored. No, bitch, I want to be turned up. So when Sonny is, and me are together, that's what we do. We're like amplifiers for one another because that's what a word that, I believe Ebony said that she was like, it's like he's an amplifier to you. And I said, that's true. That's not a bad thing. That's like, picture this. You're in the club with maybe some friends that aren't really turned up. Y'all turn up level is not the same. And let's just say you at that club with them and you see your best friend walk through the motherfucking door, or one of your good Judas from work, or somebody, bitch, that you know, bitch, every time I'm with this bitch, hope he turns up and have a good time. When you see that motherfucker walk through the door, don't your demeanor change? Doesn't mean that you're changing and being funny. Bitch, that just means like, bitch, the party is about to start, ho, and I'm about to turn up. That's how it is between Sonny and I. And I'm not saying people are jealous of that. I'm not saying that at all. But y'all have to understand where I'm coming from. The only people that have an issue with our relationship are the people that have slept with him or that has been intimate with him in some form or fashion. 90% of the people that have an issue, I'm not going to say all, are in that category. So I think that it's a personal issue between Sonny and them. And because I am the middleman, I'm acting funny. Or they want to take it out on me. No. Brandon and I had a conversation, and I asked Brandon the same thing. Have I ever treated him badly or was verbally abusing him because I was with Sonny? He said no. He said, but he said, because Brandon and Sonny are now on good terms. Months ago, they were not on good terms. He said, well, I did feel like that at first, but the only reason I felt like that is because I had an issue with Sonny, and Sonny and I weren't on good terms. Once Sonny and I worked out our differences, I didn't see that in you anymore because I realized that you weren't doing anything different. I just didn't like Sonny and really didn't care for him, you guys to be hanging and all of that. So, and I think that's what the issue is with everybody else. The 90% that have slept with him, that's my opinion. And I've said that. So if any one of them are watching this video and their mouth drop like this is my first time seeing this, it's not. So Ray and I haven't spoke um a lot since last Sunday. We've spoken twice, and that's because he reached out to me. After he made that comment about me acting funny, I shut down, not only with Raymond, but I shut down with Byron, even Sonny. He didn't even know anything about this. I didn't call Sonny, I didn't call Ray, I didn't call Byron, I didn't call any of my friends. The only people that I contacted was Terrell and Brandon. The reason why I contacted Terrell and Brandon on occasions is because all three of us live under the same roof. And there's times where I need to speak to them either regarding the house or just talking to them. I'm not going to shade them or not talk to them because we all live together. But everybody else, I didn't do any of that. And I did that for a reason to see, I was just like, well, And I was still, like, okay, well, if people think I'm verbally abusing them, maybe I just won't talk to nobody unless they talk to me. So that way, if I'm not talking to them, they can't say that I'm verbally abusing them. Raymond got offended, or was offended, or is offended that I haven't reached out, and it's been like 5 or 6 days. So then, 2 days ago, he called me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm leaving Party City because I was getting ready for a Halloween block party, and I was trying to come up with my get up." And so I said, "Oh, I'm leaving Party City." He said, "Well, what did you buy?" I answered the question, and I shut up. He would say something else. I would answer him or reply to him, and then I would shut up. I only spoke when I was spoken to. So before he got off the phone, he said, "Well, okay, I guess I'll let you go." And I said, "Okay." And then he lowly said, "Since you friends with Sonny, now you don't fuck with me." So I said, "What did you say?" Excuse me, my phone is ringing. I said, "What did you say?" He said, "I said I'll let you go." I said, "I heard that part. What did you say after that?" He said, "Since you don't fuck with me no more, since you are now friends with Sonny." I then rebutted and said, "Well, I fuck with everybody that fucks with me because that's the truth. If you don't fuck with me, I can't fuck with you. If you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you too because that's the polite thing to do." So he said, "Well, you ain't. It's been 5 days and you ain't called me." And I said, "Well, the reason why I haven't called you is because I didn't want to verbally abuse you or verbally attack you." This bitch said to me, "Did I say that you verbally attack my friends, your friends, or did I say to you that you act funny when you're around Sonny?" I said what you said to me, Raymond, and I quote, "You said that when I'm with Sonny, I verbally attack my friends." Raymond is my friend and he's 26 years old. Raymond is my best friend and he's 26 years old. He will be 27 years old, y'all, this upcoming Saturday, November the 5th. Raymond said to me over this phone, "Well, if I said that, that's not what I meant." Now, y'all, what I started to say, because that kind of pissed me off a little bit, what I started to say to him, "So you a grown ass man and now you were saying sentences that you do not know what they mean." That's what I started to say. I didn't say that because I wasn't trying to go there with my best friend. I said, "Okay, bitch and weed." He got off the phone. He hit end on his phone. I didn't even hit end. I let him hang up. So he couldn't go around telling people that I hung up on him. I let him hang up. So that night we were all going to the block party together. We didn't all go together like we would normally do. We met up. Raymond and I didn't say anything at the block party to one another, but he had a lot to say about me at the block party. Yes, people told me some things he said, other things I heard out of my own 2 ears. Now, y'all, I could have went the fuck off, but because I had already made up my mind that this was my costume a couple of days ago. The reason I have it on today is because we had a Halloween costume party at work or a contest at work, so I redid my look. And I said, well, since I'm dressed like the Islamic people, bitch, I'm gonna act like them too. I'm not gonna speak until I'm spoken to. Now I don't know if that's their religion. That's just how what I think that they do. They speak when spoken to. When I see people dressed like this, they don't be talking unless somebody says something to them. So when people said something to me, I spoke. When they said hi, I said hi. When they said how are you, fine, how are you? You know, I spoke when I was spoken to. Sonny and some other friends show up. And before then, Raymond had been with us about maybe 15, 20 minutes before Sonny and them showed up. He said nothing. He was quiet the whole time. If he said anything, bitch, I didn't hear him, bitch, and I didn't see him move that much. Sonny shows up. Shortly after Sonny shows up, Byron shows up because Byron was running a little late. Byron shows up. Raymond is now amped. He's jumping up and down. He's laughing. He's ha-ha. He's kicking. He's running. Why? Because his good Judy, bitch, had arrived. Now, I said to myself, I said, now this bitch been quiet for 15, 20 minutes. Byron showed up, bitch, and you is turned to the max. Is he acting funny too? I didn't say nothing. I was, bitch. I didn't speak unless I was spoken to. Once everybody got there, Byron got there, Sonny and the gang got there, and other people, you know, got there. We walked back to the car because I had liquor in the car. Everybody walked back to the car, drinking out of the car. I walked my cousin Ayana, who was there. She was ready to go because it was 19,000 people out here and it was just too much. I walked her to her car, and her and I were the only two people standing at her car. Sonny, after he was over there with everybody else at the other car where the liquor was, drinking and doing whatever, Sonny then walked over to where we are. Now the cars are far apart, so I can hear them, but I don't know what the fuck that they're saying because you know, we're that we're that far apart. So after Sonny walks over, Ke'Aaron, which is a friend of mine, which is also one of Sonny's best friends, he walks over there as well. So after that, Raymond was over there. After Sonny walked over to me, Raymond started making comments. I didn't hear the comments, but they got back to me. That once Sonny walked over there to where I was, Raymond was making the comment, oh, there's his best friend go right there. That's little Damien's best friend right there. His best friend over there with him, so he should be good. Type of shit like that. And we damn near 30. I'm going to throw that out there. So I'm like, okay, great. I'm still not bothering nobody. Still haven't said too much to anybody. Sonny, I'm talking to Sonny now because Sonny keeps talking to me. See how that worked? He kept talking to me, so I kept responding to him. Raymond never said anything to me. So as we were walking back, after everybody got their drinks, my cousin on the left, Byron and Raymond are kind of walking behind the group, and I'm steady hearing Raymond say, well, I haven't asked anybody to talk. I haven't asked him to talk to me, referring to me. He didn't say my name, but I knew who him was. He kept saying, well, I haven't asked to be talked to. I haven't asked for him to talk to me. Well, my thing is, if you don't have an issue, because that's what Raymond keeps telling people, that he doesn't have an issue, and I have an issue, that I have the issue. And if I keep telling people I don't have the issue, I feel like the shit should be dropped. Raymond kept going on and on and on. One of the people, a couple people even said to me that they distanced themselves from Raymond the night of the block party because every scenario Raymond tried to make it be me. He brought me up in every type of scenario. Bitch, and I wasn't even doing anything in any of the scenarios. Oh, there was a car driving down the street. Oh, I'm Damien over there with them while the car driving down the street. Bitch, the sky is black. Damien up over there with his friend Sonny in the sky is black. You know, shit like that. I don't know if those were things that were, you know, said, you know, but you know, it just, you know, that's what I picture when they said that he kept trying to put me in every situation. So then I talked to Byron the next day after, and Byron said we all need to sit down and talk. So I said, girl, I'm not really here for the shits. I'm just not. But if you want to have this meeting and you want to, orchestrate this, girl, I'll come. Well, they'll come to me because it was going to have to be at my house because I wasn't going anywhere for the meeting. So if they wanted to talk, they were going to have to come here. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't. I haven't bothered anybody. Raymond's birthday is this weekend, and I've told a few of my friends this just to, prepare them in the event something like this occurs. We have an itinerary planned out for Raymond's event, and like I told them, some of the things that Raymond wants to do, it costs like $100, $100+ I'm not going to pay $100+ or any dollars to be somewhere uncomfortable, not talking, and there be a lot of tension. I'm not going to do that. So, like I told him, if whatever his issue is with me, because he clearly has the issue because he keeps bringing me up, I'm not talking about him. People are coming to me saying that he's calling them, talking about, this situation, and then they calling me. I'm not calling people about him. So he clearly, to me, you're the one with the issue. So, like I told him, if he doesn't, get whatever this is that he's going through under wraps, which I don't know what the weekend holds for him, but I will not be anywhere uncomfortable. I don't give a fuck who birthday it is. I'm not going to my mama's birthday and me and her, or she has an issue with me, and I'm just not going to do that. Best friend, no friend, mama, no mama. I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm not doing it for Terrell. So, with that being said, today is only Monday, October 31st. Like I said, his birthday isn't until the weekend. November 5th is his birthday. So, we got time. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't know what he has in store. But, I'm just saying. And that's where we are with that. I still love him dearly. He's still my best friend. Whether or not he considered me his best friend, I don't know, because it seems like the other night at the block party, he gave his title up and gave it to Sonny. So, whatever the case may be, I'm not here for it. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm not. I'm not, y'all. I'm just not. So that's what's been up with me. Yeah. I can't, I'm not, and I won't. But on a positive note, I have missed you guys, all of my truth seekers. I have missed you guys. Husband, you won the last contest. I still have not sent you your prize, and I have a reason for that if you're watching this. I would like all of you guys to email me your thoughts, your comments, your ideas, your suggestions. I am now in the process of trying to revamp this entire show to make it me, just all mine. I want to change it, but I also want to keep it the same a little bit. I still want you guys to send me your emails, for your advice or tell me what the fuck is going on. But I also want to add new things. So I would like you guys to email me at yoursinmytruth@gmail.com and let me know, what some things that you would like me to do, the set change, let me know because I'm here to entertain you guys. Husband, once I recreate the logo and all of that thing where it just fits me, I will then send you your stuff. I don't want to send it because I don't want to send you the old shit. I want to send the new stuff. So that is why you have not received your gift. I know it's been long overdue, but I will contact you personally if you don't see this. If you do see this, snap me, email me, let me know that you understood, but I'll probably reach out to you first. I will be doing a contest for the month of November. And here is the contest. I know that today that I'm filming is actually Halloween. That's why I'm in my Islamic, get up. I think I like it. So, the challenge for November, or the contest rather for November, is I want you guys to send me your best Halloween picture of you dressed up in your costume, whether it's a scary costume, a slutty costume, a kid costume, a old costume. Bitch, just send me a picture, a photograph of you in your best Halloween shit. This contest will last until November the 26th is the last Wednesday of November. On November the 26th is when I will announce who that winner is. So the deadline for you to win, I would just say it would have to be November the 23rd, which is a Sunday. November the 23rd will be the last day that I'll accept any type of Halloween costume picture. Anything received after November the 23rd won't be accepted. November the 23rd, last day. Send those pictures to Yours in My Truth contest at gmail.com. One more time, Yours in My Truth contest at gmail.com. If you send your photograph to just the Yours in My Truth at gmail.com, I'm going to delete it. I know it's going to happen every time we do a contest and we say send the contest inquiries to Yours in My Truth contest at gmail.com. Somebody always sends it to Yours in My Truth at gmail.com. It never fails. So people, please pay attention. Yours in My Truth contest at gmail.com. The winner, by that time, I should have a new logo and a new get up. The winner of the November's challenge will receive a $50 Visa gift card. It's going down to $50. It used to be $100, Ray, and I would split that 50-50. I'm not rich. I'm not coming off of $100 right now. Now, if I blow up on YouTube and I'm making, bukus of money, then I go back up to $100. But right now, bitch, I got bills like y'all do. A $50 Visa gift card, and you'll also see a plaque with the Yours in My Truth logo on it. Husband who won the contest, the sexy contest, with your body and all glistening and things, I'm still going to send you $100 because that's what you want. So I'm going to come out of my pocket the $100 for that. Everybody else going forward, you get the 50, the 50. Be thankful. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I know it wasn't really a topic about the show. I just wanted to catch you guys up, give y'all a tea of what the fuck has been going on. Again, send me your ideas, send me your thoughts, send me your topics that you would like me to discuss or talk about at Yours in My Truth at gmail.com. Contest inquiries, Yours in My Truth contest at gmail.com. And I hope you guys like me enough to continue to watch Just Only Pretty Old Me every Wednesday, and I think you guys are. I think I'm cool enough. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Send me those photos, and see you guys next week.
Yours in My Truth.